Good morning. So this morning my daughter comes in and I'm dressed for work, right? So she says, "Mom, you always wearing black." I say, "Girl, I know. I'm a ninja. I'm taking out demons in my range, girl." And she fell out laughing. She thought that was funny. And I sat there and I thought about it. I said, you know what? I am always in all black. Been like this since I was a kid. Just a different dynamic, I grew up a little different. But that made me think about something, just the trouble in your way sometimes, the trouble in your way. And sometimes you just got to press your way through and you're tired and, you got this on one hand, this on another hand, this in front of you, this in back of you. You're just tired, and that storm it seemed like it's so great, it's just coming up against you, the range is beating you up, it's hailing, it seems like houses flying, people everywhere. People everywhere. It's like I just can't. I'm just tired of pressing. I'm tired of pressing, But I wanted to tell everybody today, and I just wanted to share this, and I'm a little bit emotional, but no matter how great the storm is, no matter how troubling the waters seem, you are fully equipped to win this battle. You are fully equipped to walk through. You are fully equipped to overcome. You are fully equipped to be successful. You are a conqueror, and you are your greatest asset. God has equipped us with everything that we need to fulfill, one, the purpose that was set forth through your creation. You are equipped to do this. And you can do it. It's just making up in your mind that I'm going to slay these demons in my range. I'm going to take out whatever's hindering me. I'm going to remove it because I'm equipped to do that. I have been called to action, so I'm sharing this because this morning in my household, one little laughter with my baby turned into, information. Princess, you can do this. No matter what the storm seemed like, no matter the trouble that seemed like in your way, no matter how great the task may seem, how stressed and how burden bound that you seem, you are equipped to do this. This is your purpose. This is your right. And when we're transitioning, things get a little tough because now we're stepping out of the norm. Now we're not sitting back waiting for something to happen. Now we're up making it happen. And so, of course, there's going to be a little turbulence along the way, but hey, learn how to dance with it. Learn how to dance. I remember the first time I learned how to do the foxtrot. Yeah, I know how to do the foxtrot. So I learned how to do the foxtrot, and it was this older gentleman. I think I was about 24 years old, and it was this older gentleman, and I was with a friend of mine. She was quite older than I was, but she was a mentor for me. And she took me to, I believe, the Lions Club it was, up in Rhode Island. And I went, and I was like, what in the heck? And everybody was doing these little the little dances. So I learned how to do the foxtrot. The man grabbed my hand and said, come on, let's dance. I said, oh, no, I don't know how to do that. And so I'm looking around, everybody's like professional, everybody's like hitting their thing, they got their partners and everything, and I'm just intimidated. Oh no, I don't know how to do that. But he had this smile on his face, and he was so inviting, and I didn't want to disappoint, and why miss out on a good time? That's always been my logic. So I took his hand, and he started to guide me, and he started to show me how to do the dance. Well, that was a rocket. That thing was tough, because I'm looking down and looking up and looking down. And every time I look down, I step on his feet. Every time I look up, I'm hitting the step. You're catching it. I'm hitting the step and he's smiling. And then I look down because guess what? I'm doing something I've never done before. And it was foreign to my body. my limbs were not used to the steps. So I was a little rocky, and I was stepping on his foot. I was hurting other people too. I was hurting him. I hurt that man. I know I did, because I remember I hurt my own foot. So, but he didn't give up. He held my hand and he said, "Look here, young lady, take your time. It's not a race. Take your time." And I said, okay. I chuckled with embarrassment. Okay. And so as I took my time, it became fun and I found my rhythm. Catch that? I found my rhythm. And the dance became a lot easier. So that following weekend, I went back and had the same partner. He came and he was like, "You want to try it again?" And I was like, "Yes, sure," because I was working on it at home too, with the kids. I went home and started teaching my children. Catch that. And I went home. I was teaching the kids the foxtrot. So that week, the next weekend, I went and I danced with my same partner. And he says, "You've gotten a lot better. But let me show you this part." So he added another step in there. And I was like, "Oh, man, here I go again. Stepping on this man's feet." So he added another step. And needless to say, that was in 2013, 2012, that I learned how to do the foxtrot. And I can say this much, baby, I can do that foxtrot. And I can teach you a little something. So this is what I'm talking about, trusting the process and, weather the storm and, with change, when there's change, there's a shifting going on. And when there's a shifting going on in the atmosphere, you have to understand that things are being moved around. So say like you have a house and you remove a brick. And okay, that brick is missing. It didn't distort the foundation too much. So you go down a little further and you move something else. You move another brick. Or you crack the foundation. Guess what's going to happen? There's going to be some issues with the house, okay? So the house might start to lean, or it may start to get what they call like air start to seep in or something like that, but it causes an imbalance in the house. So that's what's going on. There's an imbalance. So when there's shifting going on, you have to understand what this shift means. You have to start spending time with yourself. You have to start spending time with God. Stop looking at God as if he's a man, and stop looking at God as if as if God is who we are. God is so much greater than who we are. And we put a gender to it, because I hear people say God, he and she and all this stuff like that. I talk to several different people, so people identify God in different ways. So, and I just sit there and I say, why do we have to put God to an understanding on a humanistic form? So that in itself tells me that we can't reach where we need to go, because how we identify God, and then that in turn generates into how we identify ourselves. But I won't go into all that. My thing was to talk about, weathering the storm. No matter how great the storm seems, no matter how tough the situation seems, you are equipped. You are equipped to make it through. You are equipped to make it through. That's what we got to remember. We equipped to make it through. I'm equipped to make it through. You're equipped to make it through. You just got to tap in. You got to tap in. Don't tap out. Got to tap in, baby. Don't tap out. This ain't the time to tap out. Tap in. All right, y'all. All right, let's go slay these dragons and these yeah.